Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. Yeah, I hope you guys are all well, and we're going to have your person's cards here as well. Remember, the readings can always be switched regardless of, who's doing what, or at least, on the surface, right? And so we have a Gabo, Sagittarius. I pulled a rune for you guys, right? And this is in the reverse, though. This is about a gift. Sometimes it's a gift in the upright where you're trusting your own gifts. Like you're trusting your own intuition. It can be that. It can be a physical gift that somebody might be bringing you sometimes. And in this reading, I feel like somebody might be afraid that they're going to end up alone over here. Because that's what Gabo can talk about in the reverse. Yeah. And, yeah, Gabo is... Oh, considered a gift? It is. It can also talk about, like somebody kind of acting in a balanced and diplomatic way. And it can talk about protecting people who enter into a contract. Somebody thinks that maybe your person feels, or you, that this might not be protected, because I feel like they're coming here, making a choice spark, and the magical map shifter. This always cracks me up. They show this guy, he's kind of like, maybe he's a little bit older than Peter Pan, right? But it really talks about somebody who kind of moves things around in their life so they can have their joy and their, their success, whatever it is they want. And let's see what else it says about Gabo in the reverse as a warning, right? Because in the upright, this is generosity and love and gratitude, a positive exchange. In the reverse, it can mean somebody is in solitude and they are afraid of somebody, like shy. When you're shy, you're kind of, you don't know how others might react. This is what shyness is, basically, right? So you kind of keep to yourself because you're kind of, you're testing the waters. And in the reverse, this can talk about sometimes hypocrisy. Somebody's been kind of a hypocrite, whatever they were doing. Maybe they, they're like, maybe they're afraid to get in trouble for just, I feel like there could be hypocrisy where somebody has done something and now they're going to get in trouble for it, or they could be doing the same thing that they're going to be called out on. Something like that, right? Yeah. And so we have, Gabo advises us not to fear moments of solitude because these moments are important in the course of life. Yeah. This is when we gather our thoughts best, right? Nevertheless, there is no need to wallow in these moments, but rather, where am I here? To overcome the obstacles related to these moments. The rune cautions to not expect that others come to us, but to give yourself with courage and humility without worrying about the consequences. Yeah, that's what somebody's going to do here. They're coming to you, but they are worried about the consequences. Yes, they are. I feel like they are, Sagittarius, right? And this spark card over here, this talks about somebody who is like, kind of give to this, like let this grow, right? The spark, she's playing that violin, she is, and let's see if we can look at the spark here real quick. That is, if we kind of have that book handy, right? Once we move, we're going to get majorly organized here. Yeah, we are. Let's see what they say here about the spark. I feel like somebody's going to return to you, Sagittarius, and they want to relight the flame between you guys, right? I feel like they do here. Let's see what it says here about the spark, because I feel like it's a little bit different than just kind of what meets the eye. And this is, yeah, you are a clear channel for divine creativity. There's a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Yeah, I just feel like, maybe this is about your career, but I feel like it has to do with somebody who's coming forward and they want to channel this with you. Like somebody's trusting their intuition here. This person, they're trying to, I believe, or you, the mystic woman and the source. These are all both about trusting your intuition, as is the magical map shifter, right? Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or a job, or begin any endeavor. Yeah, attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create. Somebody wants to co-create here with you, Sagittarius, and they think you're going to I'm not sure what they think you're going to do here, but they're just a little bit afraid to come. They're a little bit afraid that they're going to be left alone, and maybe they have made a choice. It looks like they're probably choosing you, and maybe they had to end something else for this choice or something because they're afraid they're going to be alone. It doesn't have to be. Usually making a choice, though, we have two doors here, right? So somebody's choosing you, and they're afraid, Sagittarius, that maybe you're going to call them a hypocrite or just something like that. Next, we have the Sun of Life. This is a very cool card. I have to say it is. They call this the Sun of Life, the S-U-N, right? But it is the sun, but this is like a primal source of energy. And let's see what else they say about this. And this is the creative fire. Yes, it is the furnace of potential. And that's what this person thinks. You guys have major potential here. The heart is gleaming here. Or, I forget what they call this chakra right here. I feel like they call it the root chakra. But let's see what else we have. The inner sun, the primal melting pot of matter and energy. In other words, energy, excuse me, it could be like your higher consciousness. I'm gonna create this now. I'm gonna combine here, right? And mix matter and energy. It could be the physical world and the metaphysical world or the spiritual world. It's a mix of it. Somebody's trusting their intuition, as I said, mystic woman and the source. Somebody, Sagittarius, thinks that you're there, apple, peaches, and pumpkin pie. For sure they do, right? Ace of Pentacles, money coming, and divine wish being granted. I always talk about the order of these cards, and the mystic woman and the source is after this Ace of Pentacles. Somebody thinks there's so much potential here with you. You're going to be asked to trust your intuition here. And I feel like why these cards are coming out like that in that order, because I always imply that the order is indicative, or it's important, or it's relevant, right? And so maybe they have done something to you because they're afraid with this Gabo in the reverse, Sagittarius, or somebody is here, that they're going to end up being alone, or they're going to be called the hypocrite, or just something like that. And so you're being, and the fact that somebody has done something wrong here, this person who is trying to return to you, they could be in solitude. You're being asked here to trust your intuition. Like, do I really love them? Should I give this a chance? Things like that, because you have abundance here, right? And abundance. So you're going to end up, this is going to be very abundant, but somebody's afraid here. It's not going to be. Yeah, that's what's going on here. That's what's shaking. Whoops. Let's see what else we have for for Sagittarius and their person, right? Let's see what we have. And we're going to get these cards over here. Let's just use these cards. Okay, we're going to put your cards out, and then their card, and then their cards. Yeah, we are. And let's see what we have for Sagittarius and their person. We're going to use two different decks, and today we're doing it different. We're going to go ahead and, excuse me, have the past, present, and future here for you. Same thing for them. And then in the extended will be their spread with all the placements, like their environment, what they want, showing very precisely, right? And we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck here, Sagittarius, next to the Ace of Cups and the Devil. This person is afraid here that you're going to burn them at the altar, Sagittarius. Instead of getting married with them in the altar, I'll meet you at the altar at St. John's Church next, September the 10th, right? We'll be married then, right? They're afraid you're going to burn them over there. You're not getting any accolades for being a good acolyte, Sagittarius. I'm just teasing. I feel like it's them who's worried. Here they are, going back and forth here, whether or not you can have a new beginning with them. And these people are into each other like like white on rice here, right? They are. So let's see what else we have. We can go ahead and put this right in the middle. We can do that. Why not? Let's see what we have. And this is part of, this could be the shared energy. Yeah, I feel like this is this person though. But let's see what we have. In the past, Sagittarius, for your person, they have the Five of Swords. Okay, they could have experienced some loss, a defeat possibly. Maybe you defeated them. Maybe they felt defeated. The Queen of Cups. Maybe they have defeated somebody else. I say that because making a choice is here. And it's not just making a choice. Well, it could be yes or no, but there could be two. There could have been options, is my point, for your person. It looks like they're afraid. And let's see what else we have. The Three of Cups. Yeah, right here. There could have been, with this Five of Swords, Sagittarius, this person could have, they could have had you in a third party. They could have defeated another situation. Because they're worried here it's not going to work out and they're going to be alone. So maybe they did leave somebody out, right? We have the Ten of Swords happening right now in the current energy, the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you're wondering if they're ending this situation right now. You look like you're the mystic woman here, Sagittarius, right? You do here. And here she is, and she looks like she's out of her body, right? The head's different than the different kind of color than the legs. Like she's having an out-of-body experience, and she's definitely trusting her intuition there, right? And they're depicting her that way. And here you are wondering here if something's going to end in, you know, the Knight of Cups, if they're going to bring you a love offer. I feel like you are, Sagittarius. We got your number over here, all right? Yeah. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. We have the King of Wands. That is you. The King of Cups is here, and here's the Queen. You might be, this is a divine couple here. It is. And you're going to have your wish, Sagittarius, right here. Wish being granted. Maybe you're going to move into an estate with somebody, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Get out of the inner city. That's where that's where they're trying to bring the most control. Yeah. Medicine on a regular basis. If you guys know what medicine I'm talking about. Yeah, the creepster stepped down. Yeah, he was. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it here. Let's see. It'll be on my website, though. It will be. Six of Swords showing up over here. This is in the future, Sagittarius. Here's somebody walking away right here. Right? From somebody. Rowing away. Maybe they lived on a boat. Let's see what we have. Let's get another deck so we can keep these cards kind of flowing, right? We do. We want to see them flowing. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius's person. This reading is like, it's just real clear here. And for, let's see what we have. So, yeah, and those were your cards. Maybe you're the one rowing away. Maybe there's a Virgo here. Maybe could be Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, this is a trip here when I say that because it always reminds me of Romper Room, where, you know, the nice lady back in the 60s. I never watched it because it was, I mean, I was already getting too big for it. But I always caught the end of it when I was waiting for some other show to start when I was a kid, right? Watched a lot of TV, which isn't really that good for you. Good God, no. There's mind control in it. But long story short, you guys, she used to always go, you know, she had her kids. It was just a daycare being kind of our nursery school, what have you, being shot on TV, and her name was Miss Marianne. I think she did it for years. And at the end, she had a magic mirror, and she goes, I see power and light. I see Sagittarius. I see Pisces. I see Cancer. She would go, I see Johnny, and I see Mabel, and I see Alice or whoever. I see Monique, yeah. So let's look at your person's cards here. And they have the Six of Swords here. Now, here's the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You guys have similar cards. Two of Swords reversed, Three of Swords. This person took off their blindfold and they're coming here. And I feel like they have they could have defeated you in the past, like they could have just played you or something. With this Five of Swords, Sagittarius, they could have had you in a third party right here. Possibly with a water sign here. You could have felt defeated in the past. Maybe they have ended something here. But there's some type of, I'm worried about what Sagittarius will think or say to me. I feel like this person could be worried about you seeing them as a hypocrite. Right? But let's see. Temperance, this is in the past. This is their cards here, you guys, on this side, right? Temperance, and they have the Nine of Cups. Look at that. Maybe your person had left you. It looks like you were their wish in the past. Six of Swords. Maybe they wanted to come to you, but they didn't. The Six of Swords can be like, it is rowing away, going to a calmer place, right? But they could have made up their minds in the past that they're coming. While over here, I feel like you suffered some type of a defeat here. But you are wondering, maybe you are wondering if they have left somebody, Sagittarius, because here you are as the Seven of Pentacles looking at your money bush, but it could just be your bush, right? Like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups. King of Swords. And this is these are their cards. Can you guys see these cards? We can move this back a little bit. Yeah, we can. I feel like that's better. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius' person. Seven of Cups. And this is making a choice, right? We start the reading with making a choice with the Oracle cards. This is going to end in abundance, Sagittarius. Like beauty, like the Empress. And maybe it's financial abundance. Maybe you're going to build with them. But I feel like this is them right here. The Two of Pentacles, the Devil, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups. This person loves you, and they know that you're a soulmate. And they want this new beginning with you with the Ace of Cups. You could be wondering if they're coming, because you have the Seven of Pentacles over here. I feel like you are. And you could be wondering if they're in transition, either on their way, or they are transitioning out of something else, right? And in the near future here for this person, this could be now though, right? But right here in the current situation, Sagittarius, King of Swords and the King of Swords and the Strength card and the Four of Wands, they're making a decision with courage here. And that is the choice that's being made here. And the magical map shifter, he has courage. Courage to trust his intuition. Courage to come forward, courage to attempt to create this with you, but they still know deep down that you might say something to them. Something, right? And here, what we have here, Sagittarius, is the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Yeah, there was some type of either heartbreak or hurt here, some type of hurt, or a third party. For me, your person's making a choice to work things out with you. Three of Pentacles. They have the Three of Swords here. And let's get a card here on the Three of Swords. This is supposed to be the future. It could be here as well, right? But this Three of Swords is somebody's, this looks like it's showing up in the future. Somebody could be being left behind with the choice that is being made. It's possible here. Because you're wondering about the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups, Sagittarius. I mean, that's kind of an energy where, especially if you can see the cards, it's this energy where, well, gee, I wonder if maybe my person's going to go through some type of an ending, or if they're going to bring me this cup of wine, Sagittarius, right? Remember in the other reading, somebody was drinking a lot of wine here. It was funny, right? Yeah, I feel like they were. It was a Knight of Cups, and he was sitting backwards with a giant cup of wine he was drinking. He looked like he was drunk, right? Let's see what we have here in that other deck. Kind of a funny deck. Let's see what we got. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. This person's making a choice, most likely here to be single or self-sufficient, where they can come to you, right? Some type of independence where they can come to you. And you know, with the Three of Swords, it's possible that they're walking away from a love situation. There's a possibility here. Let's get a card here on how they feel about Sagittarius. Let's see. But we're going to find out in the other reading. We're going to see their whole spread. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius' person. Let's pull a card for them from this deck. And we have confessions at the bottom of the deck. They could be confessing to you that I love you. It's in the reverse here. That's because I have, well, no, yeah, they're kind of flipped here. But, you know, when we see confessions in the reverse, this person here with the Two of Pentacles, the Devil, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, they're darn worried here. It could be a confession of love, and they may have made a confession to somebody else. But I feel like this person's going to confess that they love you and they want to be with you. And they're a little worried here that they're probably in solitude, that there may be that you're going to say something to them. Like you're not, maybe you don't want this, but they feel like you're going to challenge them on some level. Let's see what it says again here about the warning. Okay, calculating, meanness. They could be afraid you're going to be mean to them. It's possible because they have been mean to you in the past. Yes, can talk about. And fear of others and shyness. Calculating. They don't, and this talks about trusting in the upright, the message, right? But this is in the reverse, the rune. They're not trusting this. They think they're going to end up alone, as I was saying. Yeah. Let's see what we have here. The bottom of the deck is this, is the Nemazine here. Memazine. This is like memories of the past that they want to bring to the light here. There's a confession here. There is. But this sometimes talks about like using the past to understand the future, right? Like Sagittarius said they'll love me forever. Or that's kind of the example I use sometimes. But it could be anything. You guys could have something beautiful, and they're like, well, why can't we rebuild that, right? Why not? Or why can't we turn this from a spark into something beautiful and long-term and creative? Because, like, let's build. Because they want something long-term. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. And we have this card, Sagittarius. We're not going to take any from the top because this is very indicative. It could be. This man, this could be hypocrisy too. He's running from Medusa. And she's really angry because he feels guilty about something. It's possible your person has felt guilty in leaving somebody, and maybe guilty about maybe leaving you behind in the past, because they have some guilt where he's running away from her while she spews the snakes at him, and she's furious. They call this the Furies, like the furious feelings, or right? And so I feel like they did do something to you, and I was saying that earlier. They could be feeling guilty about two things because they look like they're a little bit afraid to be alone. Like when they come to you, you're going to go, oh no, I'm with so-and-so, or oh no, you did that. Don't come back here. You're a damn hypocrite. Something like that. And then we have this card here. They think you're going to punish them, Sagittarius. Yeah. And we're going to end this reading. These people are at the town square, and that woman is being punished. It's in the reverse, so for me, they're not sure if you might do this. They could feel like they have punished you in the past, maybe. Maybe because, right? Maybe because you just love them, and they kind of left you by the wayside. There's some kind of abandonment that they have done in the past to you. I feel like it's true, but we're going to find out in the extended. They're all super affordable. I really want to see it. It's going to be their spread. We're also going to take, a look at what's hidden, like what you don't know about this person. But we're going to see the spread that shows their desire and kind of the dynamic between you both, what's coming in for them, what's challenging them, very important. And we're going to end this reading, right? I can't wait to see your extended. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the birds that are singing out here, because I do, right? Yeah, they're super uplifting. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.